Hey, what's up, everybody? Jake here, and welcome to the hobby. Well, this is it, folks. We no longer have any booster boxes that are under $200. Never in my wildest dream could I have ever expected this scenario to ever occur. If you asked the Jake from a year ago, if you looked back and said, hey, Jake, from May of 2024, what would have to happen to Pokemon card collecting for Pokemon cards to reach a minimum of a $200 for a single booster box? I would have said something crazy like Pokemon would have to become the national pastime for the entire globe, which it might has become, because right now there are no longer any booster boxes that are going for below $200. The cheapest booster box I can find online are Scarlet and Violet Journey Together booster box, and those are going for exactly $200. Every single other set, Paradox Rift, Temporal Forces, all of these Scarlet and Violet era sets are going for at least 200 plus. Some of the more desirable sets like Paldea Evolve are going for upwards of $300. And don't even get me started on Sword and Shield era. Sword and Shield era booster boxes are going for astronomical prices right now. Evolving Skies is reaching close to $2,000, and at a recent card show that I was at last weekend, I was unable to find any Fusion Strike booster boxes going for under $800. So these are astronomical prices. Let's check them out. Looking at the most popular sets on the collector app, you got yourself Journey Together booster boxes going for $200. Evolving Skies is currently going for at least $1,600 a booster box. If you're lucky, it's $1,600. Most places I'm seeing are charging between $1,800 to $2,000. At the card show I was at, the cheapest Evolving Skies booster box I saw was going for between $2,000 to $2,100. Searching Sparks is looking at close to $240. Fusion Strike booster boxes, the minimum I saw at the card show I went to was $800. And Paldea Evolve, this is super surprising, $300 a booster box. The other Journey Together booster boxes without the promo cards are a little bit more expensive. Lost Origin, $500. Twilight Masquerade, $225. Silver Tempest, $360. Brilliant Stars, $435. Paradox Rift, $210. Temporal Forces, $215. Stellar Crown, $215. Scarlet and Violet Base, $200. Obsidian Flames, $250. Chilling Rain, $450. And the cheapest one I could find was Battle Styles, going for $200. And we also have Astral Radiance, which is currently going for $400. So I was not able to find a single booster box that was going for below $200. We are saying that some modern sets like Journey Together, Destined Rivals, their prices are slowly dropping to a better deal, but even then they're still going for above $200, so that is still an astronomical price. So what does this mean to be a Pokemon card collector? Do you have to break your budget to collect Pokemon cards? I do have a couple of recommendations. If you're a brand new Pokemon card collector, if you're someone that does not want to collect the most recent product, if you go a little bit more vintage, if you start looking at older sets, they're actually quite affordable. And for modern sets, the singles are still incredibly cheap. If you're looking to collect anything right now, I would recommend just picking up singles rather than trying to buy sealed products and rip them open. The hobby doesn't actually have to be about ripping open booster packs. Lots of people collect Pokemon cards without ever opening up a single booster pack, and I think that's a completely fair way to collect Pokemon cards. Opening up booster packs is a fun pastime if that's something you're into, but it's usually less value for your money than just picking up singles. If you just buy the singles, usually you get the absolute best deals rather than trying to rip open booster packs to find the right card, right? Because a Silver Tempest booster box is currently going for $360. Are you really going to rip open a Silver Tempest booster box to try to find a single Lugia V alternate art? Or would you rather just pick one up for less than the price of the booster box? Most likely, if you open up a booster box, you'll never find a Lugia V, but you can buy one for less than the cost of a booster box. Same with the Magikarp from Paldea Evolve. Paldea Evolve booster boxes are going for $300, whereas the Magikarp illustration rare is right around $200 for a near mint copy. I would just pick up the near mint copy because what are you going to do? Open up a dozen Paldea Evolve booster boxes looking for one single Magikarp illustration rare? That just doesn't make reasonable sense. So the singles market is still incredibly affordable, especially on a lot of these cards. In fact, if I look at this Magikarp's price, I bet you the price has dropped recently. Oh yeah, look at that. The price has dropped quite significantly recently. It used to be $275 for the Magikarp. Now it's going for $190. So that's actually a really good deal on that card. A lot of cards' prices have dipped significantly over the last couple of weeks. So there are still good deals. The biggest offender for products that are not dropping in price is Prismatic Evolution. Prismatic Evolutions refuses to drop in price, and I think it's actually one of the biggest reasons why we are currently in such a bubble, is mainly Prismatic Evolution is still such an insanely good deal for scalpers right now. They can easily pick up Prismatic Evolution products, and it's such an easy flip. It's such an easy flip. It's actually insane how much Prismatic Evolutions has been printed, and it's not enough. I went on to be quoted as saying that the Pokemon Company can print 2 million Prismatic Evolution Super Premium Collection, and it would not saturate the demand for this product right here. And I think I'm actually right on the money. If they print exactly 2 million, I think we might get close to bringing the Super Premium Collection down to true MSRP, which is $90. And that's going to be a long while away. Two things have to happen, right? Some supply has to increase and demand has to dwindle. I do think demand for some of these products are dwindling, is that Pokemon was at its peak hype or peak hotness or peak demand, whatever you want to call it, in February. And since then, people have been exiting the hobby either because they're burned out on it, it's getting too expensive, whatever the reason, people are just priced out and they're just exiting the hobby. There's a portion of collectors that have not purchased any products in the last 6 months, or they've moved on to collecting something else, or just not collect anything at all. They just no longer are in the hobby right now. And so demand has dwindled a little bit, but it's still not enough. Supply has to increase by quite a lot for these prices to actually dip significantly. And I still think it's possible that by next year, summer of 2026, and I know that's a long way away, but I think by summer of 2026, we'll probably see this Prismatic Evolution Super Premium Collection in Costco, but I still think people will fight over it. As soon as these pallets of Super Premium Collection drop in Costco next summer, people will be fighting over these, and I'm very confident we're going to see shorts again of people scrambling to pick these up when they sell in Costco for $75, which is probably the price of these, because usually for Costco, they do a little bit of a better deal. So that is an absolute potential scenario. And yeah, if these go for $80 next year, people will fight for them. They have to release an insane amount of Prismatic Evolutions to saturate demand. And that's mainly because the pull rates for this set is terrible. It's just a terrible pull rate. Basically, I've opened up close to 100 booster packs of Prismatic Evolutions. You can find videos of me opening up the Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center ETB, regular ETB, Prismatic Evolutions Bundle, Surprise Box, Super Premium Collection, accessory pouch. Pretty much all of these products, you can find a video of me opening them up, and I have not pulled an SIR out of all of these products combined, and I'm not unique. Am I unlucky? Probably, but this is not a unique scenario. I know lots of people who've opened up 100, 200 booster packs of Prismatic Evolutions, and they never pulled a single hit. So I think definitely Prismatic Evolutions is the biggest offender for why we are in such a insane bubble right now. The other thing I want to tag up on is that I do have my own personal card shop, and I've been selling booster packs to viewers mainly. Most people, most normal people aren't buying packs from me. It's pretty much only viewers. And basically the deal is that if you sign up to Whatnot, you get $15 in free credit. And I have booster packs ranging for between $12 to maybe like $20 to $30. So if you use your $15 credit, usually you get a very good deal on booster packs. Basically, you can, buy 3 Paradox Rift booster packs for $3 using your $15 credit. And I have some stats on what I've sold. I've sold around 400 orders to viewers, and so I have some data on that. Basically, the most popular packs that I'm currently selling, the most popular set, is Journey Together. 22% of my sales are from just Journey Together booster packs, which makes total sense. Journey Together is the latest set. The second most popular set that people are buying from me is Shrouded Fable. 12% of my packs sold are actually Shrouded Fable booster packs. That is a little bit surprising, mainly because Shrouded Fable is known as being not a very popular set. I have a decent deal on Shrouded Fable booster packs. Usually if you use $15 credit and I have booster packs of Shrouded Fable listed for $12, you're just getting these booster packs pretty much essentially for free. So that's a really good deal. And Shrouded Fable does have a really solid pack to cost ratio from a rip opening experience of the expected value. If you rip open enough Shrouded Fable booster packs, it actually has one of the highest expected value return out of any set, which is very interesting. The third most popular set that I sell is Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks is still very popular. I'm down to my last booster box of Surging Sparks. How I sell these booster packs is basically I rip open a booster box and I just sell the packs inside of them. So I'm down to my last booster box of Surging Sparks. Once we sell out, I guess we sell out. The fourth most popular set, actually for Surging Sparks, makes up 11% of my sales. The fourth most popular set that we sell is Powder Evolved. Powder Evolved makes up 9% of my total sales based on the sets. And essentially, that's mainly because Powder Evolved is a really solid set. People love picking it up. I'm down to my final booster box of Powder Evolved as well. And I don't think we're going to restock Powder Evolved after the packs sell out. And that's mainly because Powder Evolved booster boxes are going for $300. And I cannot possibly rip open a Powder Evolved booster box to get more packs for the set. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. That's pretty much what I'm essentially doing for all of these products, is I'm just ripping open my own personal products to sell packs to you guys. But I like the experience and I like having the commitment to sell you packs for this summer, especially when there are so few packs out there. This is just something I'm doing for the summer to really learn more about this market, and this experience is actually really helpful for me as a collector. I'm down to my final booster box of Brilliant Stars as well. And I am going to rip that one open to sell you guys some more Brilliant Stars. But essentially, that one's really wild because Brilliant Stars booster boxes are $450. So basically, by ripping open that Brilliant Stars booster box, I think we lose like $120 after selling all the packs inside of it. But that's completely fine. That's the service to you guys. The fifth set that is the most popular is Twilight Masquerade. 8% of my sales make up Twilight Masquerade. Thank goodness I still have a couple of booster boxes of Twilight Masquerade, so I don't think we're going to run out of that, crossing my fingers. And it's really great seeing your guys' review as well. We have an upcoming giveaway for Destined Rivals for the release of Destined Rivals. So if you want some free booster packs of Destined Rivals, we'll have some during my live show on the release. And it's fun seeing some of your guys' review as well. This person says, items did not ship in one day like it said. Sometimes we ship stuff on weekends and it could take a couple of days before it truly ships. 2 packs, 2 hits. Okay, so they gave me a 5-star rating because they bought 2 packs from me, probably through the Whatnot deal, and they got 2 hits from them. This other person said they pulled the magic card from Powder Evolved. Thanks for the packs. Congratulations on pulling your Powder Evolved magic card. That's really, really cool. So that's a great deal. Definitely pick up some packs from me if you can. These are available to you guys until they run out. If we run out, we run out. We've already run out of a bunch of sets. I'm no longer selling Lost Origin. I'm no longer selling Fusion Strike. I'm no longer selling Astral Radiance or Silver Tempest. Brilliant Stars is pretty much the only set from the Sword and Shield era that I still have available. Oh, I guess we have Champion's Path available, but that's pretty vintage. I don't know if anyone wants Champion's Path right now. If you do, I guess those are available. But yeah, with booster boxes being so incredibly expensive and Prismatic Evolutions leading the charge on that end, it'll be interesting to see where things go. This video pretty marks the milestone for the death of the $100 range booster boxes, because now the cheapest booster boxes are going for $200 plus. My recommendation is, if you really want to collect Pokemon cards right now, just pick up singles. I know a lot of collectors who never ever rip open booster packs. They don't even care about upcoming sets. They don't care about Black and White. They don't care about any of that. They just pick up what they want, and it's usually something that's a little bit more vintage and not nearly as volatile as modern. So let me know what your thoughts are on how booster boxes are pretty darn expensive right now. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.